One of the most dangerous mistakes you can make is not replacing the throttle cable in time on your dirt bike. I know this because quite a few years ago when I was out riding, I had the throttle stick on me and I'm like, oh, that wasn't very fun. And I knew there was something wrong, but I didn't do anything about it, at least not in time, because the next time, or one of the next times I went riding, the throttle stuck on me again, and it was when I was going into a corner and flew over the corner. Yeah, thankfully I didn't get seriously hurt or hurt someone else. So I want to share with you some simple signs that you can know that your throttle cable should be replaced now. So the first sign that your throttle cable needs to be replaced is if the throttle is sticking. So you twist the throttle and it sticks, it won't go back. This is a sign that something needs to be replaced or at least cleaned. So first of all, if it's sticking, I would check the throttle tube, because the throttle tube is usually a plastic, sometimes metal if it's aftermarket, a tube that slides on the handlebar. And if there's dirt or junk in there, you can just take these screws off, slide the slide off, and then make sure that this is clean and that the throttle tube is clean. You can just take some hot soapy water, scrub them down, both of these down, and sometimes that'll fix it, but if it's not, it may be your cable. Sign number 2 is if the cable is frayed. So you can see right here, I just got this bike and the throttle was sticking, and when I pulled the throttle assembly apart, you can see that the little wire strands, they're starting to come apart here. That's a really good sign that this is going to snap very soon, and you definitely don't want that to happen while riding. And then sign number 3 is if your throttle cable is stretching. So how do you know it's stretching? Well, when you use all of the adjustments, whether there's adjuster nuts right here or on the carb end, you can adjust these nuts to get rid of the slack in the carb. And if you twist the throttle and there's no tension until almost the end, or if you can twist the throttle and you see that the throttle slide is not fully opening and you have the cable adjusted all the way, that means that the throttle has stretched, which is natural. It stretches over time, and if it's stretched too far out of adjustment, then you should replace the cable. And if you're a trail rider that wants to learn good throttle control so that you don't whiskey throttle and crash into a tree, you should check out this video right here. I'm Kelly Fagan from Motocross Hideout. Learn more, ride more.